Hi everyone, welcome to North of the Broad. I'm Robin Zimmerman. We are here along with Jonathan Haupt, who is Executive Director of this fantastic Pat Conroy Literary Center in downtown Beaufort, South Carolina. Good to see you, Jonathan.
You too, Robin.
So we're going to start with a Conroy Minute.
Yes.
And it is a beautiful story, but a sad story.
It's both, I would say. Yeah.
About a poem that Pat wrote to his best friend in high school. They were playing baseball, and his friend passed suddenly on the baseball field.
He did. Pat's best friend at Beaufort High School was the most popular student at the time, who was also the son of the school superintendent, a student named Randell. And because we have Pat's yearbooks here on display at the Conroy Center, we can actually show Randell right there.
Right.
But as you say, he died suddenly, unexpectedly, of an undiagnosed heart condition, an aneurysm, opening game of the 1962 baseball season. And he was the pitcher, Pat was the catcher, and Pat was literally looking at him when it happened.
And saw him just collapse.
And that prompted Pat, in his grief, to write what he always referred to as his very first poem, probably not literally his first poem, but a poem that was about the loss of a best friend that he wrote for Randy's parents as an act of grieving for them. And we have that on display at the center in Pat's handwriting.
It's beautiful. The words are so beautiful. I was just reading it. It's stunning.
Yeah. It's lovely to be able to display it. It's indicative of Pat's interest in his Catholic faith, in nature writing, because it's really both of those things. So two things he'll spend the next 50 years writing about are in the very first poem as well.
And this poem and this story will be shared at a special speaker series that you're doing with Habersham, called the Social Village Social of Habersham. They approached you to, could you come out and talk about Pat Conroy? And you said we could do a whole series, right?
Absolutely. They have this beautiful special event space out there, and they really wanted the community to get to see it. Not just the Habersham community, but the much bigger Beaufort community as well. So we outlined a 6-month series. October will be month 3, and we'll be talking about Pat Conroy's great love of poetry, including the Randell poem, but also everything Pat writes that comes out of that. Once he starts writing poetry, he really can't stop, and it takes different forms over the course of his life.
So you're saying that he wrote poetry his whole life?
Indeed, yeah. It changes because
a lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
Because we think of him as a prose writer, but if you read Prince of Tides, it's really just lyrical line after lyrical line. So he's taken everything he loved about poetry when he was 16, and he's turned it into this descriptive lyrical writing that we so associate with him. But in The Prince of Tides and in Lords of Discipline, there are characters who are poets and they write poetry, and that's really Pat Conroy writing those poems. So you really can trace his writing of poetry throughout his whole career. Yeah.
And so the series, so that's October, and then how many, you've got 3 more months after that, right?
We do. Yeah. We skip December for the holidays, but and that's October 26th, which is Pat's birthday, his 80th birthday, a Sunday.
That's right.
So after we finish with the Conroy Festival, we'll go to Habersham and we'll do it that. And then there's a second showing of that because of the popularity also on Monday the 27th. It's an evening event at 6. And then, as you say, we're back in November on the 17th, thank you, at 6 p.m. for a panel discussion, one of 3 that we're doing about our Prince of Scribes. Writers remember Pat Conroy. So different people who knew Pat at different points in his life were participating in that part of the Habersham series
I think it's a wonderful thing to take the story and the message and the work of Pat Conroy out, which you do so beautifully. I mean, people come here to the center, but you take it out to them, and I think that's really special.
It's really kind when communities invite us to do that, and we can come up with a program that fits that opportunity. And I think we found exactly the right thing for Village Social based on the responses that we've had so far.
As you said in the beginning of this interview, it is open to anyone. You don't have to live in Habersham.
You do not.
So you do need to register.
You do. You can do that through our website or the Habersham site. It's a $25 ticket, which includes a donation right back to us at the center.
Right. I saw that.
Which helps support our educational program. So everybody benefits from it.
So if you want to donate to that series or just donate to the Pat Conroy Literary Center in general, you can always do that.
Yes,
because of the wonderful work that Jonathan, you and your full team do every day to have the legacy of Pat Conroy live on. So thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
And we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away.